In this video, we are going to learn how to use transitions in your video edit. So I will just rename it as transitions. So click on create project. So the first thing you have to have is a background. Click on the three dots and fill screen. Move and transform and scale it up a little. Then you go ahead and change the color. So we start by adding our first video. So we have to trim our video so it won't be too long. So we have to trim it to the right. So we need to add another video. So we still have to trim this one. Alright, so the very first transition we're going to use is a crossfade. So we add an effect. So add an effect, fade in, fade out. Click on standard settings, then reduce it to 10 seconds, which is the fade out. And go back. So we add it to the other effect, the other layer, fade in, fade out. This time around is the fade in that we need to reduce to 10 seconds, and so we have to do is drag this layer on top. So let's drag it a little bit more. All right, so that the very first transition we have created, which is called CROSSFADE. So we add another video. Still have to trim it. So the next one we are adding is a fade through. This is very popular in movies. Just like when one video plays and fade into like a black screen, then you fade into the next shot. So we still have to trim the black screen. After that, add effect, fade in, fade out. So the in should be 10 seconds and the out 10 seconds as well. So let's view. So that it's perfect black screen. This one is kind of simple, right? So we go back to the next one, add a video file once more. So we choose this one, and also we need to trim it. So for this one, we are going to add a wipe transitions. So go to effects, add effect, then search for wipe. Click on wipe. Then right here we want to use a preset, which is transition in from right. So click on end to regulate the duration. So draw the keyframe closer to make it a bit faster. So move the layer on top of the other. So let's wash it. Alright, so we have to move it a bit more also. That's it. That's the wipe transition. Alright, so we need to add our next video file. So the next transition is the zoom out transition. So you trim it as well. For us to do this, click on move and transform, click on the scale tool, add a keyframe, add another keyframe and scale it up. Then we need to effect, add effect, fade in, fade out. You have to change the duration as well. So we are only adding a fade out on this one. So we're adding it for 20 seconds. Right. What we have to do is that we move this layer underneath and move it forward a bit. So the next one, we have to add another video file. So we trim as well. Right here on this one, we have to add an effect. Search for radii, wipe. So click on the first transition, clock wipe. So click on progress and move it a bit closer. So move this underneath. So that's it. Perfect. So that was the wipe transition, the second of it. So that's it for this video. These are some of the most popular transitions you can use in your video. So thanks for watching. So let's export our video and see what it looks like after export. So here's it. All right.